Hello, welcome to today's video tutorial guide. And today's video tutorial guide is kind of a special one. So we'll be looking at Bezier tools, how we can simplify Bezier tools. And one of the amazing tools of this app called PixelLab is called this Bezier tools. You can use it for a lot of stuff, to draw shape, to trace out your drawings, and a lot of amazing stuff that will be available together in this video. So kindly wait through to this end of the video. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't, because you'll be getting a lot of value from this. So without wasting much of your time, let's get into today's video tutorial guide. So okay, so if you get to your Canva of your PixelLab, so just go to this text tool over here, which is this is it hexagon or what, this middle icon at the bottom part of this PixelLab. When you click on it, if you want to activate Bezier tool, just go over to here. Just go over to here. As you can see, it is called Bezier. It's called Bezier. So it's like this video is Bezier simplified. So if you click on this Bezier stuff, so it's going to come out with an automatic stroke. It's going to come out with an automatic stroke. So, and I'll be this video will be a part one series, and we'll be having other parts of this video, so you can easily check the description of this video or go through the channel to get the other parts series of this video guide. So this is part one, and this part one I'll be showing you how you can it'll be like an introduction to all the tools we have on Bezier tool. It will be an introduction video. So without missing much of our time, this first icon over here, which is this plus mark, what this plus mark helps you does is it helps you copy or duplicate your stroke. You know, like we have on the screen, we already have a stroke on the screen. The reason why I don't want to touch it is because if I touch it, it's going to bring something that may confuse you. But just listen to this. So if I click on that mark, plus mark, see, it duplicates the stroke on our canvas. So if I click on it, just like the job of this one is copies and will not duplicate it. That's the job. And what this minus icon does, it reduces it. It minuses, just like basic mathematics, it minuses the distance. And let's say we have two or more stroke. Let me just give it two. What this does is helps you to switch in between stroke. It helps you switch between strokes on Bezier tool. So if I do on this is go back to the first one, and if I want to go back to this second, okay, see the reason why I didn't want to touch is that is the reason, but you can just work with it. So let me just plus it again. So if I want to go back to this second stroke over here, I need to click on this. So this app is kind of sensitive to anything that should be done. So just move around. This helps you to move around between stroke on your work. And what this third one icon does here is that it gives you the number of stroke you are working on, So if I this is like the stroke, the indicator is in now is called stroke 2. If I move back, it's go back. This is the first stroke on the distance. So it just gives you the number of the stroke you are working with. You know, we've talked about this earlier. It helps to copy. So we are done with this first part. And this second mode is a mode, Bezier mode. It has another feature. So this first one, what it does is that, okay, let me minus one. What this first one does, if you click on it, if you activate, it's going to bring another option here, another option below. And what this one does is that it helps you to increases the points on your stroke. It increases the points on your stroke. So for example, because I am on this plus mark and I'm on this, I can easily do it. Click, okay, the reason why it brought it back is because I reduced the point. So if I click on it back, I can just draw something from A because I'm on this. So if I do like this, I can draw a shape and no any shape. So with this, you can easily go around and do a lot of stuff. So I'll just go back, minus the stroke. So this next one over here, it helps you closes your stroke, and this helps you to break your stroke. This helps you to close your stroke, and this helps you to break it back. So that is the major job. So if it is closed, I can unbreak it through this one. And this, what this help you do is just the scaling, help you increase the size or reduce the size of what you are working with, increases or reduces the size. So if you want, click on this check mark, and if you don't want, click on this X, or you can do it over here too. So I want it like this, and this third one just help you what, rotate. So they are basic thing for this one. There's nothing much about them. Okay, sorry. Okay, let's go back to the edit. And for this second one, no, we're done with this, so we are now on this second one. What this next one does is that this helps you like to connect your dots. Like, okay, let me open it. Oh, let me open it over here. Just few seconds. So we are now on this second icon, which is down here. And the job of this second one is that this first one helps you to reduce the point. So when you're on this point, it helps you to reduce the point. When you're on this place, you can increase the amount of points that what you can work with. So you can close the points over here, this second one and two, and you can close it, like just increase points over here, and you can break the points, like break the circle. You can break it just like the earlier one, break it, and this will help you to scale also. So let me go back, let me click on this check mark on, and I want to reduce what we have over here, and I want to break the point. So if I break it, I just need to go back to this and increase it, come back to this, close it. So these are just basic things, or you can easily get on your own. And this is just like the scaling part, just like the previous one. It helps you scales whatever you are doing on Bezier Tool and helps you to rotate. So there's nothing much. So moving to this third Bezier mode now is what this also does is that it helps you to reduce the point. It reduces the point, and it helps you to break or break. It helps you to break what you are doing or add it up. So break it or add it up, and this also is more like a scale. And this two over here, it's more like helps you to rotate. So these are the basic thing about them. So when we get to this place, what this opacity does is that when you close up whatever you are doing, there's it like you can turn into a shape whereby this inner part will have a color. So if you are on this opacity, what this does is that help you increase the opacity or reduce the opacity. So if you close up whatever you are doing, like you can reduce or increase the opacity color that is there. And what is opacity? Opacity is the hardness or softness of of a color or anything you are working with. Is a hard look or a soft look. So you have a soft hard look now, and this one is kind of soft or subtle. So let's say, for example, let's say we broke this thing. It's going to change to stroke if you break it, but if you add this up, it's going to turn to color. If you break it, it's going to turn to what? To a stroke, just as of. So let's close it. And moving to this, we have our color. So this is just a basic color you can choose if you are working with shapes or a drawing. So it helps you to choose color, and you can also choose gradient. And what gradient does is that it helps you to use two or more color on a particular shapes on your design. And moving now to stroke. So stroke, you just gives it a outer shape, or I just call it an outer shape. And what this does is that they help you work on the like how sharp the edges of the stroke is. So if I increase it, let me say if I'm on this one, if I reduce it, it's going to go like this. And if I work on it, so it's kind of different. So depending on what you're working on, actually, if you have a sharp stuff, it's going to reflect is the hardness of the edges, just the hardness of the edge. That is the job of this stroke. And this last one is the overall. This thing is going to reduce the overall opacity and the overall stroke of what you are owning. So increase the hardness of the stroke or reduce it, increase it or reduce it. And stroke color, you can also choose a stroke color, and I think white is good. So just go with white. And so these are the basic. This is the basic introduction to the Bezier tool. So kindly watch out for the next video tutorial guide. I'm gonna be showing you how you can create custom shapes, how you can create shapes, how you can sketch out works on this Bezier tool. So if you find this video helpful, like this video, subscribe to this channel, and click on the notification bell to get updates from our video. Welcome to Unique Studios.